Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcoring Guys, with my guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on Crushing Difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 15 entitled Trainwrecked. We are finally now in present day for Uncharted 2. You have to climb the train once again like you did in the first chapter, except this time there's a little bit more going on. Well, not really more so less, I guess. Well, chapter entirety, yes, there's more. But when it comes to the climbing section, it skips like a couple of scenes so that you don't have to you don't have to rewatch the entire thing. In my own opinion, this is still a nice set piece when you first play the game, but when you play the game on repeat playthroughs, then it's like, okay, I really don't like doing this section twice in one game, you know? Yeah, even though they did change it up to where you don't have to jump on the chairs, none of that stuff. That's fine and dandy, but I don't know. Okay, at least they did that, so I can give credit there. What else? We do have 2 fights, I think. It's technically one main area, but there's at least 2 waves of enemies that we have to deal with. And you can get yourself a Desert Eagle and a grenade launcher, which I believe I pick up both. Grenade launcher would be beneficial against the armored enemies that we're going to have to deal with. But we'll show that off when we get there. Technically, I could have skipped or edited out the entire train climbing section. I figured I'd just leave it in because it's still, for what it's worth, it's still gameplay, even though we're only just climbing. So, I know. I should be a bit better about stuff like that in the future, but I don't know, because sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out if I should leave something in or not, depending on the game in question. But these these cinematic games, you know, it might not be a bad idea in the future to just start cutting out things that I'm sure the general, you know, player would probably get past. And funny enough, if you're playing this game on Crushing, most likely you're probably more than well aware of how to climb, especially if you're trying to play a game on hard. So first guy, easy stealth kill. I think I did die, that's why there was a cut, so besides cutting out cutscene stuff. But yeah, stealth kill the first guy, because it's pretty easy. You can, I believe, stealth kill everybody here, which Uncharted is usually pretty good about stuff like that. Well, from what I've played over the years, I don't know. I've never really gone too hard with the stealth set of things. That's how I got the desert, though. So I just said, screw it. I'm not going to want to wait around. I'm too impatient sometimes. It's fine. I mean, I beat the game, so I don't really mind. Take out those guys, and then I think this is... Okay, there's 3 waves, I think, actually. Yeah, so whenever the visor, whatever you want to call it, the lock-in up on D-pad thing, whenever that spawns in, it's basically telling you where the next wave is at, which is really nice and helpful. And I just stick up here on top of the train for a bit, because at least I have better cover. And if these guys try to get up here, I can just mow them down. There's 2 ladders on both sides, so they'll have to climb up just to come get me, and I can just take them out as I see fit. Now, on to third wave, but you do get a checkpoint, and it checkpoints you right here. Just pretend like I jumped down here. There is, like I said, there is a grenade launcher we saw earlier. And you can pick that up. And I believe that there should be an armored enemy. Or at least 2 armored enemies that spawned. Which should be right now. Which is why I go back to go grab the grenade launcher instead. Because I'm not fighting these guys like normal. I have a grenade launcher. I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to use it. I'm going to blow them out. So... Well, that's when I guess that's when I figured out they were armored, or at least I was checking. 2 grenades should be just enough. And you have plenty of ammo to kind of do this. And I think that's pretty much it for them. Like, I think that's... Okay, now there's still another guy around, but for the most part, and all of its entirety for the chapter, that's pretty much just it. You climb, you do a shootout, like once or twice-ish, give or take, and the rest is pretty much history. Just climb up. Although I don't think there is another fight, because once Drake starts limping, that's pretty much just a telltale sign that, yeah, he's pretty much done and good to go. You don't need to do anything else besides just climb up here. Treasure-wise, I think there is treasure, but on the trains I was at, like somewhere, maybe on below. I don't remember, it's been a while. Anyway, that's for this, so take care, everybody.